Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Robert Collier. My friends, day in and day out, that's what we do every day of the week following these stock charts, and it is loads of fun doing it. Markets closed down regarding stocks, up regarding bonds and gold, Bitcoin pulling back just a little bit. Let's jump first into the S&P 500 on our 3-time frame chart. And what do we see going on here? We see it ended up, even though it started up for the week, it ended up down, if that makes any sense. The market was down for the day, and the candle ended up going from a green spinning top to a red spinning top. Are we pushing through the 30-period EMA? It looks like we are. We're well below the trend line on the 2-day and the half-day. Spinning top here, high volume. We can see that the volume was decent in the down moves over the last 4 days. Well, let's see. That was the Wednesday, Thursday, so the last 3 days. Although these are 2-day candles, it does take them 2 days to draw. We're just the first day into this latest candle. You can see we're starting on Thursday afternoon. Things really started hammering down, volume up high, and things are rocking down on the S&P, so moving right in the direction of the trend line. We'll see if markets are really going to push through that 30-period EMA, really heading down over the course of this next week. We do have a spinning top here, so there was some up motion, and also we will pay attention to volume. We see on the 2-day, it is primarily down volume, though, and on the half-day. What do we see when we look at the NASDAQ 100? Check it out. It went red at the very end of the week. 2 dojis. Now, that again bodes that you could be, again, seeing some distribution here. Accumulation here, and people getting ready to try to move the market up. I don't know. I see, again, decent volume here with a spinning top after some down moves, an attempt to pop up, but then things rolled over. So we'll see how the NASDAQ 100 ends up on Monday, what this latest 2-day candle turns out to be. You look at the half-day, you can see accelerating volume with this down move, just red down candles with wicks on the bottom. So we'll see where the markets are going. Again, sitting there on that 30 EMA. We'll be ready if they bounce off to trade up, or if they move through it and start heading down, then just keep following them down. What do we see going on with 20-year bonds? Boom, did it surprise us at the end of the week? It was trending down, and all of a sudden, I say all of a sudden, we could see the telltale signs from those 4 days starting on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but this up move on Friday, wow, 3.45%, just a hammering up on high volume. And went, again, look at all that volume on that green candle. So we'll see if that follows through over the course of this next week as we get started on Monday, if indeed bonds are going to push up through the 30-week here on this weekly chart, 30-week exponential moving average. Some of you guys ask me, why are we using the 30 period on this chart? Because as you can see, particularly here lately, it's really been a ceiling, a floor on some others, but a ceiling on bonds. So we'll continue to use it as long as it works. That's the rule. Now let's move on to gold. Gold up for the day 2.16%. I told you yesterday I was ready for gold to take off. Well, my friends, boom. We saw it hammering up in the morning, a little bit higher in the afternoon. And of course, we are now green on the volume and a green spinning top. We'll again see how does this follow through on the course of this next week. Will we see a pullback on Monday and then things resume up, or will it just keep hammering up? We'll wait, watch, and see. But yet again, we see this 30-period EMA coming into play. It has been a floor so far on gold and, of course, on the S&P and the NASDAQ 100. So just again, we'll use what's presented to us. Bitcoin down again today, not a whole lot 0.40%. We've seen where, again, Bitcoin pushed through the 30-period EMA, and it is trying to clear it. It sure appears. We see these 2-day charts accelerating in down movement. And, of course, the half-day, we see it heading down. What we want Bitcoin to do, my friends, is, of course, start moving in nice, clean waves, which it has not been moving. Better on the 2-day. We're seeing a little bit more of a trackable wave there. But again, for us to use a chart, it has to do what? It has to move and it has to be readable. Thank you so much for being with us. We always love to hear from you. I'm going to be working on some new trainings over the weekend. I hope to get out to you a new training on Sunday. So those of you who are subscribers, be looking for the email. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Go to chartingwealth.com, sign up. Also follow us on YouTube. Thank you so much, Patreon members, for all of your support. Hope you enjoyed the weekly vertical crossovers. That those three-wave trades we explained to you, and the charting cryptos and commodities we got out to you on Wednesday. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.